Hi, friends. Okay, the nominations committee is hard at work looking for new board members. But wait, there are differing opinions. Some committee members want to look for accountants, lawyers, doctors to try to build a board of business professionals. Other committee members want to look to the nonprofit's clients and users to try to build a board that represents a diverse selection of stakeholders. Think for a moment about your own nonprofit. What side do you fall on? Let's consider who the board works for. Board members are accountable to the membership and stakeholders. Not all nonprofits have members, but they all have stakeholders. And please don't confuse stakeholders with shareholders. That's something entirely different. Stakeholders are the people who have an interest in the activities of the nonprofit. They might be clients, members, users, supporters, and so on. When creating a strategic plan for the nonprofit, the board will draw from the wants and needs of those members and stakeholders. The strategic plan then becomes an operating plan, and after the operating year is over, the board will report the impact the nonprofit made through its work. That will give the members and stakeholders a sense of how well their wants and needs were represented. If the members and stakeholders feel their wants and needs were not adequately represented, or the impact of the nonprofit was weak, well, there's a strong chance those board members won't be reelected because the board works for the stakeholders. So then, when a volunteer holds a board position, they are representing the stakeholders. While they can't realistically speak on behalf of all the nonprofit's members and stakeholders, they can speak with more knowledge when they are a stakeholder. With that in mind, the nominations committee will usually seek candidates that represent a diverse selection of stakeholders to stay in alignment with the work of the nonprofit. Okay, quiz time. I'm going to give you 3 fictional choices. Pretend you are on the nominations committee. Which type of nominee would you choose? First choice. Your nonprofit is a stray cat rescue group. One nominee works as a local dog walker and is a regular donor to your organization. Another nominee is an accountant with a long history handling nonprofit audits. She has no pets. Who do you choose? Second example. Your nonprofit works with people who face financial struggles. One nominee is a loan officer for the local bank, a good family man who lives in an affluent part of town. Another nominee uses the services of the nonprofit to learn about budgeting and paying off debt. He has no kids and lives with his mom. Who do you choose? And the final example, let's make it just a little bit harder. Your nonprofit helps develop youth sport. One nominee works as the youth education coordinator for the local art gallery. Another nominee operates several for-profit sporting goods stores. Who do you choose? In those examples, who did you pick as the best nominee? It isn't easy, is it? But here's the big question. Who do you think will best represent the stakeholders of the nonprofit? All right, now that you know who you're looking for, it's time to decide who does the looking. But I've taken up enough of your time this week. Let's leave that one for next week. I hope you found these ideas helpful. If you have a question, please leave a comment or send me a message. I'd love to help you out. Talk to you soon.